There's just an update on the rain story, and you want to break the
Yes,
good
as
news.
we were doing our previous segment, Rishi, my colleague Bodri Chatterjee, who's always on top of the rain, on the environment, etc., just sent a message saying that we've already broken the September all-time record. So we've
Nice.
now, this year has been a record of records. So we've broken the all-time record for July, for August, and now even September. 1954, we had 920 mm of rain for September. We've already crossed that to 921 mm as of 8:30 a.m. today, is what the IMD has updated us, and we've still got 11 days to go for officially the monsoon to end. So we still have time, plus the red alert, a bounty.
Sweet. Now, a very important development on Aarey, and you want to talk about this. Anand Pendarkar, the biodiversity expert, your friend, has also got an important hand to play in this one.
Absolutely. So what happened yesterday was there are several cases that are going on the RA thing. So yesterday there were two important developments in the case. Firstly, the case which is the most important case about the cutting of trees is in the court of the Chief Justice, Justice Nandrajog. So yesterday what happened was that the Chief Justice said that I want to hear from an expert, a biodiversity expert, to understand for myself what the RA has in terms of flora and fauna. So they quickly started scurrying around for a biodiversity expert. Anand was nowhere in the court. They called him and he rushed to the court. And to his credit, the Chief Justice heard him out completely. So Anand Pendharkar runs a very active, organization in the city, which bats for environmental protection, which talks about sustainability solutions for the city, etc. So Anand was brought to the court, and he kept describing the flora and the fauna. What is the difference between a forest, an urban forest, and a real forest, etc. So he was giving all the gyan to the Chief Justice, and the Chief Justice was actually impressed by the whole research that has been done by the citizens and the environmentalists. And he's now said two things. Two important things happened yesterday. One, the Chief Justice said that he himself will go to the car shed area to satisfy himself whether things are on the right track or not. So that's a significant development. The other development was that until the Mumbai Metro Rail Corporation has given an affidavit to the court saying that they will not start cutting the trees until the court proceedings are concluded.
Lovely.
So September 30th is when the next hearing is going to be on. Today there are more cases going on. So there will be significant development over the next 10 days. So that's a minor temporary victory for the environmentalists. Hopefully, we'll get a conclusion to this by September 30th.
Rohan Pokhre has tagged me on a tweet, and he says, has the MMRDA considered the Miyawaki technique for building dense native forests? Plant growth is 10 times faster and 30 times denser. Could it be the answer to our Mumbai metro environmental troubles? And if successful, it can also be replicated all across the city and the nation. So the Miyawaki technique is something we need to read up on.
There are already two Miyawaki forests in the city.
There are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not that it's a new concept for the city. There are two schools of thought about the Miyawaki forest. So some people say that it's not good for the overall ecology of the city, etc. But Hindustan Times actually had carried a story yesterday on how the first Miyawaki forest has been a successful experiment. Based on that, a second one was launched on Saturday. So we'll see how it goes over a period of time. But you're right, in a small area, which is less than 2 acres or maybe about a hectare of land, these growths are effective to a certain extent. So I have not done, to be honest, and I'll be very honest about it, I have not done enough research on the extent to which a Miyawaki forest can help a city like Mumbai. But in Bangalore, where the Miyawaki forest movement was fairly vocal, there has been a pushback from environmentalists themselves saying that it's not working out well for the city. So there are these two schools of thought. So we'll have to see in the long run, what works.
Thank you, Rohan Pokhre, for that. Vijay Venkatesh, let's sign off for this. Two of the really nice guys in my city, Hrishi K and Sachin Kalbag, in conversation on Radio 1. Happy I'm able to listen in this morning. Have a good one, Vijay. Have a good one, Sachin Kalbag. And
Thank
see
you so
next
much.
Wednesday.
Thank you so
Cheers.
much.
Messages and